for greatness, I promise perfection. Mama birthed a king, immaculate conception. I survived in the darkness and the shadows of death. And through all that I prospered, they filmed every weapon. But I came so thorough, never changed my wardrobe. Took every scar with honor, I was raised in the burrow. Now I'm giving to me, from the belly of the beast. I'm just paying respects, I'm just speaking my piece.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Quay. And instead of doing the Quality Time podcast, I'm just going to give y'all a quick quality moment. And I want to discuss the word accountability. And I want to start out by discussing the word accountability because I feel like accountability is the most ignored, misused, underused word in the English language by far. I don't think people really understand accountability or accept accountability or like being held accountable. But I think people love trying to hold other people accountable or put accountability measures on other people to make them feel like, hey, you have to do this a certain way. And it starts with yourself. So accountability, and this is from Merriam-Webster's dictionary, is the quality of state or state of being accountable, especially an obligation or willingness to accept responsibility or to account for one's actions. Some examples of accountability in a sentence for y'all that need me to break it down in a sentence. Implementation of the plan will be key for accountability, residents said. Another example. But self-help books cannot replace support systems or stand in for accountability. Two examples. Definition. And it's important, man. It's very important that we understand that you have to hold yourself accountable. Every day you look up, you get up and you look in the mirror, accountability starts right then. You can't just say, oh, well, it don't apply to me, or nah, I don't do this. You got to hold yourself accountable. And I see it all the time. You know, people get in arguments or debates, whether it's relationship, work, just, homies, whatever, friends. And someone could be telling somebody the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And that person will ignore that accountability and flip it or try to flip it back to that other person who's giving them that information, trying to help them or trying to let them see like, yo, it's okay that you may, lack in this area, or you may need somebody to, give you a kick in the ass. But accept that shit. Accept that you're not perfect. Accept that you ain't doing something right, or that you ain't doing something, morally acceptable by other people. And if you claim you got love for those people, or that they supposed to have love for you, then you're supposed to be able to hear them people out and understand, like, damn, they only telling me this because they love me. I think people's accountability stopped, or most people's accountability stopped at their parents. Once they felt that their parents couldn't hold them accountable, no other adult had the authority or the right to hold them accountable, especially in a personable relationship. Especially in a personable relationship. And it's not supposed to be that way. I tell everybody, like, accountability is key for me. Like, if I'm dealing with somebody in any type of situation, any type of way, like, if they don't ever attempt to accept accountability or be like, damn, my bad, my fault, I apologize, I was wrong, I understand, those type of phrases, then they ain't really at that level yet, and they might not be a part of my life for too long, because I don't got time for that. Because Quay, I'm going to accept my accountability off rip. If I was wrong, and those that know me and know my story, y'all will get my story one day. But those that know me and know my story, they know, like, I'm going to own up to mine. I'm going to stand 10 toes in everything and every decision I ever made. And when it's time to answer for those, to who or to when, I'm going to be able to answer for those. But people don't want to do that. People rather just, like I said, flip it. And, after you listen to this and you move forward, just peep the people that you're around, the people that you deal with, work, family, personal, whatever. Peep the moment you try to tell them something about themselves that like, damn, like, why they got to be like this? Not saying you coming at them or you nitpicking, but something that's real, real and authentic, that you feel like, damn, every time X, Y, and Z happen, you don't never be like, damn, I did wrong. You know what I'm saying? Even people that go out here and break the law and do whatever, and by all means, hey, if you willing to do what you do, I ain't the one to say nothing to you about it, because you grown. That's what everybody say. I'm grown. Like the little dude in the video, in the meme, the gif. I'm grown. So if you grown and you willing to accept what come with it, then by all means, that's you. I got one son. I don't got to take care of nobody else. But the moment they get held accountable is, oh, this happened because of this, or they always this, and they like, nah, it don't work that way. Every action is gonna have a reaction. That's just how it go. That's how it go. And it don't stop because, oh, you reach a certain age or you make a certain amount of money. Because let people swear, boy, that money change shit. A person can say whatever they want to you if they put money in your pocket. And it shouldn't be that way. Because you can't tell that person that's putting money in your pocket about themselves. Nah, to me, that's selling out. And that's something I never do. But again, man, I ain't want to make this too long, but it was sitting on me, and I wanted to kind of start doing these quality moments, in between the podcast or whatever. And that word accountability, I had to start with that. I had to start with that because people got to be accountable for everything. Like it ain't nothing that's not gonna come back around. I tell people all the time, karma is always on time. Karma is always on time. And if a person can't be like, yo, check this, chill before this happened, or hey, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but I might want to, you might want to try to look at things a different way, or I ain't trying to argue with you, but what about this? And the person can never just open up and be like, I understand, let me listen, let me take a step back from who I am and listen to somebody trying to put me on game or put me in a better position. Then that karma gonna come, and that accountability from that karma is always 10 times worse than what we expect. Again, man, accountability is the quality or state of being accountable. And if you want to know what accountable is, just to go in even further, it's capable of being explained, subject to giving an account. Somebody held her accountable for the damage, When somebody do us wrong, we ready to hold them accountable. Nah, you did me dirty, XYZ, blah, blah, blah. But when we do those same things, because we all do it, whether big or small, we all do it. It's, oh, nah, it's not like that. I don't care what they say. They tripping. We love to say somebody tripping when they trying to tell us about ourselves. But if you start holding yourself accountable and looking at yourself in the mirror and say, you know what, I know what it is about myself. I know where I lack. And I understand that every time somebody tell me something, I might not be ready to accept it or never might not agree, but at least give them a chance. Because everybody ain't your enemy. Everybody ain't out here trying to take you down or treat you bad or jump on. Like, it ain't about that. You got some fucked up ways at the end of the day. And if I rock with you, I feel like I should be able to tell you that you got some fucked up ways. Because if you rock with me, I would expect you and I would hope you be like, nah, Quay, you got some fucked up ways. You shouldn't have did that, bro. I don't need no yes man or somebody to pat my back. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I don't need that. I want somebody to, nah, bro, tighten up. You slipping. Oh, nah, you was wrong. And that's the kind of circle I put around myself. I don't need a bunch of people telling me, oh, nah, you right, they tripping. Nah, sometimes I be tripping. And if you know me, nah, sometimes Quay be wilding. But I accept that. I don't never shy from that. I tell people that's off the rip. Like, it ain't no shortcuts with me. It ain't no sweetener. It ain't none of that on this. It's all raw and uncut. Like, I'm gonna tell you who I am. And if you know me, you gotta respect it, because at least you know I'm telling you the truth. But if you come to tell me something real about myself, I'm gonna accept it. I'm gonna listen. Even if I have a counter argument. But I ain't gonna just shut you down because I feel like you can't talk to me because, oh, I'm grown. Or I pay my own bills. I do this. Don't nobody do nothing for me. People love saying that till they need you. Then it's a different level. But it shouldn't be that way. It should always be the same. You always be accountable whether you up or down. Because again, that karma always on time. Always on time. It's never late. Karma is always on time. But that's all I got for y'all today, man. Again, tune in. Thank you for tuning in to the first, installment of Quality Moments, man. This is Quay, Quality Time Podcast. We'll be coming back. Next episode dropping soon. Y'all tune in for that. And go back and watch those old videos. Run those views up for your boy. You know what I'm saying? One band, one sound, baby. Look out for the cookout. Other than that, I'm out.
Changed my wardrobe, took every scar with honor. I was raised in the borough. to me from the belly of the beast. I'm just paying respects. I'm just speaking my piece.